Today we got the band ANKOR with their song Prisoner. This is Pardon My Reaction. All right, man. We got the band ANKOR.
Yeah. A band not a lot of people know.
Well,
we didn't know.
We didn't know. That's for sure. They do have some old stuff that kind of... I've never heard these guys.
Never heard these guys. Dave came in this morning and said, hey, seen this band on TikTok. It's kind of going around.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I saw a gentleman who was reacting to it, and I heard about 5 seconds, and I was like, oh, wait, there's a young lady that is fronting this band. Seems they have a female drummer as well. And just looking at their YouTube, I mean, they've been around for a couple years. They have like a live video from 4 years ago that's got multiple millions of views.
Okay.
But I've never heard them, and I have no idea what to expect. I'm thinking that they're heavier, which is right up our alley. And listen, I like female-fronted bands. There's not a lot. I know there's a fair amount, but like ones that are really breaking through.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to see what this is all about.
Yeah, I'm
the images
interested.
are kind of interesting, like the actual thumbnail for the video.
Yeah, it looked like she was like covered in blood or something.
Yeah, and I was fine with that. So let's get going here. ANKOR, Prisoner. Okay, just got that orange hair.
I heard it. Ooh.
Okay. Yes.
Whoa.
God.
I was not expecting that voice.
No. This is cool, man.
That was good.
Yeah, I mean, this is the women screaming thing is it's been around for a while.
Well, it has, but I just the tone of her voice I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like Ginger has had a huge coming up over the past couple of years. Rightfully, they're an amazing band, and you see those attractive women, and they come out and you see them. And you're like, holy crap! When they scream, you're just like, geez,
yeah,
like is that real? No, it's real. And then on top of it, they're throwing in generally, that the harmonies and the singing on top of it, which is to me is very, very impressive.
Oh,
when you can scream
and then also have like the pretty singing voice
right on top of it.
Yeah,
that kind of a change is incredible. The drummer. Already phenomenal, man. I very small kit, which I love. I love when drummers use smaller kits and are able to utilize that small kit and make that much sound. So, dude, she's banging those things, literally. The whole band, great, though. Right now, I mean, we're
so far
15 seconds, 20 seconds in, and it hits you right in the face already.
Yeah, I like it.
That's sick. Okay. She's got really good range.
Okay. So first take, the chorus,
super catchy.
really enjoyable.
Yeah, super catchy.
The melody that she used for her lyrics and stuff sounded awesome.
It's got a pop kind of inspiration
it
to it a
does,
little bit. Obviously, the music in itself is heavier than pop music, but she has...
It was a nice touch with the poppy vocals, but then also having the screaming in the background, too.
Absolutely.
That was cool.
Yeah, my kids are not the biggest fans of metal as a whole, but this is kind of the chorus that would suck them in a little bit and make them interested in that. Now you're talking about having multiple levels of generations liking this style of music. Yeah. So I really like it so far, man. Great chorus, and it's pretty heavy. And I kind of like where this is going right now with coming into the next verse.
Yeah, it's So far, I have no complaints with the song.
Nope.
It's good.
Yep. This is cool right here.
Ooh.
Will I survive?
Oh, that was cool.
Yes. Yeah, that's rad.
That was
That's rad.
good. That whole part was good.
Yeah, so I don't know. See, the problem is when we as reactors are talking about comparing other bands, a lot of times people comment and say, well, this band actually came first. I don't know who comes first in all this, because sometimes these bands have been around for years. We just haven't heard it.
Yeah.
But I'm getting not Ginger vibes, because Ginger to me is a much more technical band. I'm getting a lot of like poppy vibes, and I that's a band that my daughters actually really like, surprisingly. But she does a lot of fun stuff, and it's heavy as well. I don't know that she came around. She's been around for a while, but I don't know who came first here. But that whole "I Will Survive" part, like where it stops out, and it's that kind of that cuter tone, going into something heavy. That's a very poppy vibe to me, and I dig that because it's playful. There's something kind of playful about it.
It was almost, it almost sounded like almost apart from like an I Prevail.
Sure, yeah.
Even that kind of style.
Yeah.
Like the way that the voice was kind of digitalized even a little bit.
Yeah.
And it just went directly into heaviness. It was like slow and soothing, and then I Will Survive, like digital in your face, and then boom, straight to a heavy riff.
Trying to figure out the video. Obviously, they're playing in a living room or something. Not real sure what the bloody shower is. It doesn't matter. I like it. I don't really, But no, they all have cool styles. I mean, they kind of have that. I like how the guitarist, I believe it was the guitarist, has like that kind of pinkish color guitar. Just a lot of color. Her outfit on that main part of the song with the yellow jacket. I mean,
very poppy.
She looks great.
Yeah.
It's kind of you're catching a whole lot of different style and genre here, and it's really, really cool.
Yeah, I like the melding of different stuff that they've included so far.
I'm predicting a pretty good breakdown on this though, or something kind of like real upbeat though.
Yeah,
I don't think this bridge is slowing down.
I don't think it'll slow down, but I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
This part's really cool.
Yeah.
Build it up a little bit. Building. Ooh, I like the drums. Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I love that part right there. Yes, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah.
I loved that instead of like the normal chuggy, slow doom, breakdown, it just stepped it up like 3 notches.
Yeah, the drummers picked up the pace, got the double kick more involved, and it just gave it a way driving bridge on that. And then they slowed it down a little bit. They have all the right little pauses and hesitations. The little, that kind of stuff.
I really enjoy when it comes to like the bridge and breakdowns and stuff. When bands actually like when they just slow it way down, the 808s come in.
That's
and
awesome.
I love that, but
Yeah.
I also love when they go the other direction, and it just like puts you in a whole nother gear, and you're just like, you're like digging, and then it's just boom, and you're like, yes.
Well, for me, like the time, I mean, if you look at like when I really started getting into music, I grew up really, the breakdown thing came a little bit later.
Yeah.
And there's always been some form of breakdown. Pantera did breakdowns kind of, but I'm saying when I was growing up, the driving bridges were the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you had bands like Blindside and stuff, and they just had these like faster paced bridges with some great guitar tone. That's what I love. I love the breakdowns are awesome, but I love a driving bridge because then you're just like, whoa, and your head starts fucking going. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, when the band can go from just their normal song and then pick it up a gear, and you can see all of them are just going nuts.
Yep.
That just brings a whole nother energy to everyone watching you.
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it, man. And she clearly right here is falling down the stairs. So we don't want that. That's not a good scene.
I'm going to go back to that, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's so on point right there.
Oh.
That's some nice tattoo work there.
Oh.
Somebody save this woman. Jesus. There's some great effects on the music right now.
Yeah.
Should suck it in a second. There it is. This part's very big. I like
Yeah,
this.
it is.
It's really big.
Multiple backing vocals.
Come on now. Oh, that's it. I love it.
That's it.
I love it, man. I see. Now I
That
gotta
was
hear. I
good.
gotta hear the album because now
Yeah.
that's gonna go into something that's gonna hit.
Guarantee
right
that's gonna pick right into something else.
Dude, I've said this so many times doing this show. Like, how in the world have I not found some of these people before?
You know what? And that's kind of the one of the biggest issues with the music industry. There's so many bands, and it sucks that everything gets saturated so much, and people are hidden. And then, but then that's also the good thing too, because then all of a sudden one day you find a new one, and you're just like, holy crap.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm like, especially with metal and stuff. I feel like I'm well adversed with bands. Like I follow, the festivals that are going on. I try to find up and coming bands, and I take a lot of pride in that. But obviously, there's so many bands that it's hard to get to everybody.
Yeah.
Because even when people react, like, "Hey, you guys should check out so and so," I'm like, "I've heard them, man. I've heard it."
Yeah.
I've never listened to these guys, not one full minute of them ever. I don't think. And I was highly impressed.
Very good.
Super great band. A lot of creativity. There's obviously certain people in the metal community I can see already that's going to be like, nah, this is not my thing. But you know what? There has to be multiple levels.
And you know what? There does have to be, and not everything is gonna be for everybody.
No.
And there has to be those bands that kind of try something different. There has to be. Otherwise,
and
everything
nice.
ends up all
It's
the
nice
same.
with the women, honestly, because I have 3 daughters, man, and I want them to appreciate metal because I think it is a very amazing genre of music. And sometimes this kind of stuff is going to help get more women into that kind of music.
Yep.
Because my daughters would look at her and see, like, she's got a cool style. She's a very pretty woman. Drummer's energetic as shit, and it's going to help my daughters go like, because my middle daughter actually is interested in playing drums. So seeing another woman play drums,
very inspiring.
It's very inspiring. So
Yeah.
a lot of props to this band. Obviously, they've been out for a couple years, guys. That was ANKOR, Prisoner. Definitely worth checking out more of the stuff. And if you guys like what we do, hit that follow, subscribe, notifications, all that the little doodads at the bottom of the screen here. And follow because we're new.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to 1,000.
We're almost there.
130, 120. I don't know where it's at, but with this video, come on, guys, you can do it. You can get us up to 1,000. Let's go.
Let's do it.
On to the next.